what kind of role does does the sponsor have in the team? I mean, obviously, on a lot of teams that have a sort of brand name corporate sponsor, you go to events and you gotta shake hands and talk about cycling in front of employees. Is there any of that with Astana?
Uh, I know that last year, the guys, they went to Astana, which is the capital of Kazakhstan, and we did not do that this year. I think it was a matter of the fact that the team was really scrambling because again, like I said, it's a whole new team, so Johan had to put in a new company and really build from the ground up, so there wasn't time for that. But at the Giro, when Alberto won, the Prime Minister of Kazakhstan and the Secretary of Defense were there at the end, sharing in the success that we had. So they're definitely behind the team. They don't run the team at all, but they're passionate about cycling. Cycling is a huge sport in Kazakhstan, and we're very thankful that they've continued to support cycling, obviously.
If you ever, having been on Astana for, this is the first year, but you have a 2-year contract with them.
Yes.
If at the end of that, if you're still racing and you end up on a team with more of a traditional corporate sponsor, do you think it'll be hard to have to go back to shaking all the hands and?
No, definitely not. I mean, that's part of the job, and that's why I get to race my bike in the Tour de France and the Olympics and the Vuelta. It's because of the support from these sponsors, and it's really sad to see these sponsors get burned like Sonny Duval. I mean, they didn't deserve that. They were longtime supporters of cycling, and just because of one stupid mistake by some stupid person, they're out of the sport, and that affects us all.
How do you see the challenges that a sponsor faces in a moment like that? And obviously that's something that SRAM as a sponsor of Sonny Duval has had to face. So I guess, like, how do you see the decisions that sponsors say, if you were to contrast what Sonny Duval did versus Scott that stuck with the team and is taking over the sponsorship?
No, I think that if Sonny Duval had stayed with this team, I don't think anyone would frown upon that. And in fact, that I think they could have said, well, the controls are working. Unfortunately, it was one of our riders, but we're going to stick behind the other 25 riders on the team who are competing fair, and just continue to support the sport that is, in fact, on the leading edge of anti-doping in the world. So I don't really, for Scott or for SRAM to continue to support Sonny or the team, which is now not Sonny Duval, but I think it's perfectly
Scott now. I think
perfectly okay.
I guess thinking about what's going on at the Tour this year, outside of all the negative things.